Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Odin's Movie Blog. I am the critic who's a cynic, and today I wanted to talk about something really quick because this is something I was tagged in recently on Facebook, and it's something that I got instantly excited for, but also had my doubts about as well. And after digging further into it, unfortunately, this is not true. So, this was a supposed Facebook post by Michael J. Fox for his birthday yesterday, where he says, "Hello, everybody. Today is a very important day. Besides it being my birthday, I'm announcing Back to Future Part 4. We thought about this for many years and started shooting last summer. I'll reveal the release date in a few days." So at first I was really excited because I saw the picture and I thought to myself, oh, that's really cool. If anyone doesn't know this about me, as much as I love Star Wars, I also am a huge fan of the Back to the Future franchise. It's probably one of my favorite franchises out there compared to a couple others. They're at the top of my list. Back to the Future is probably near the top. Sometimes on certain days, it is at the top. I love all three films. I even love the third film. I know that some people are mixed when it comes to the third movie, but I love them all. I just think they're fantastic. They're just so much fun. They're the movies that I can just turn on at any point and just watch them. I remember a long time ago when I was living at home, I would literally just be flipping through the channels, and whenever it would be on, I would just stop and I'd just watch it because that's how much I love this franchise. And so believe me, there's a part of me that would really love to see a Back to the Future Part 4, but unfortunately this account, if you just look even further, you can see that it's just not verified. Again, 69,000 people apparently believe in this page and think it's real, but this is not a verified page at all. And just looking at it a little bit more closely, you can see that it just screams of being a fake account. And the way that you can really know for sure is to go to Michael J. Fox's actual Twitter account, again with the verified check mark there, and we can see again 1.5 million followers. So this is again his real account, and he has posted nothing about it. So if he was going to post anything about this, you know that he would post it on his actual social media accounts. He does not have an official Facebook page. He does have an official Twitter, and he has not posted anything about it on his Twitter account. So unfortunately, it's not true. But I will say this, even though I am saddened by that there isn't going to be a part 4 as much as I would like there to be, there's also a part of me that understands that there's no need for a part 4. And I feel like that is something that a lot of fans have to deal with, is that, yes, it'd be really cool to see the characters on screen again, which is why the cameos and the little short films that have been coming out, especially featuring Doc Brown, have been really cool. A lot of the advertisements that they've been a part of have been really cool, and those are great. Those are fun, and it would be really cool if they were to come together and do something like that, like a reunion type situation. That would be fun. I would love that. I would totally support that. A part 4, a full theatrical release, it's just not going to happen. The actors, I feel, have just all moved on from it, as they should, and I feel that part 3 just wraps up the story so well that there's just no reason to go back for a cash grab. There really is no reason. The only time that I would support a part 4, the only time that I would support a continuation of the story, if it was just a one-off reunion short film, like maybe a 20-minute short film, 15, 20-minute short film, all the actors come back together, they decide to do just a one-off story saying, where are the characters now? That would be cool. That would be interesting. That would just be kind of a fun story to tell. And also it'd be really cool if they were to do that for maybe charity. I know that just recently the cast of Love Actually came back together to make a sequel, and they did the same thing where they just follow the characters where they are now, and they were able to get back most of the large act of the big actors for that, and it was really great. It was awesome. It was so much fun, and that's something I would feel like a part 4 or whatever you want to call it would work, is if it's in that short film type situation. But overall, it just wouldn't work. Again, it just really wouldn't work as a story. And again, trust me, believe me, I was excited. I thought that this was real for a second, and then I just did a little bit of research, and I was able to see, actually, unfortunately, it's not true. But also, I think that's probably for the best, because I don't think anyone really wants, when you actually think about it, when you actually sit down and think about it, I don't think anyone really wants to have an actual complete film part 4 after just how great part 3 was as far as an ending to the story goes. So again, I know a lot of people are mixed on part 3, but when it comes to wrapping up the story, I think it does a really good job. And so it would be really bad if they were to taint that by making just a cash grab film, which is really what Part 4 would be at this point. And I just really wouldn't want to see that going forward. And so I'm glad that this is not real, but also at the same time, I really do hope that they maybe consider a reunion short film or something to that effect, because I think that would be really cool. And I think that would be something that they could do for charity. And I think that it would be able to raise a lot of money for charity, especially since I know Michael J. Fox is very active when it comes to raising money for charity because of the condition that he's had to live with most of his life. And so I think that could be a really cool thing that they could do. And I bet that a lot of the actors would be totally on board for doing that. And again, only in that very small circumstance of a short film. So what do you guys think? Do you really want a Back to the Future Part 4? What are your thoughts on Back to the Future? Do you think that Back to the Future Part 3 is terrible and is garbage? Let me know in the comments below it. I'd love to have that discussion with you. I know that there are a lot of people who love this franchise. I know there's some people who aren't crazy about it. And I also know that there's a lot of conversation to be had about Part 3 especially. But overall, I will say that I love this franchise so much. It's one of my all-time favorite trilogies, and it's one of my all-time favorite franchises. And one of the saddest days of my life was when I found out that the Back to the Future ride in Florida was shutting down. I was so upset by that because even though it was cheesy as hell, it was just so much fun. I'm so glad that you could find all of the audio, all of the video for it online. And when I got the 30th anniversary edition Blu-ray set, it actually came with the official the ride itself. So it came with the official video for the ride, and it was really cool. So trust me, I am a huge fan, but at the same time, I understand that there are certain times when you should do something and there are certain times when you shouldn't do something. And so unless they were going to do like a short film for charity, I just don't think this would work. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. And as always, God bless.